So guys, welcome back to another video, and in this one today we are going to be doing a player review on the 82 rated Squad Foundations Ryan Gravenberch. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. Now hopefully I'm getting his name right, but you guys know how terrible I am with, pronouncing names. Anyway, he came out tonight alongside a couple of other players. There is a centre-back who actually looks pretty solid, and also a right-winger, Bergen, who you get for completing the full set. So far, I've only unlocked the centre-mid, and that's because he's the one I want, to be honest. He looks like the best card out of the bunch to me, and he's the one we're going to try today. And to get him, all we've got to do is score 15 times using players from the same league in the FUT-friendly live objectives. So yeah, let's get him in the team. Let's try him out. See, now according to the videos that I've looked up online, literally on the Ajax YouTube channel, apparently how you pronounce the name is Gravenberch, which might be right, but just doesn't click in my head. But yeah, if you're a fan of Ajax, let me know how you pronounce this guy's name in the comments down below. I'm just going to go on a first name basis and just call him Ryan for the sake of everyone, to be honest. Anyway, he's actually got a really nice card. It's very well rounded, and it just looks like a really solid item. So in terms of a chem style, if you want like a pretty well-rounded one, Anchor might be the best chem style to go for. But another option I think is Engine. It just gives him a really nice complete card, boosts his pace a bit and the passing, and also helps out with the dribbling as well. So we're going to go for an Engine chem style in this video. So let me quickly apply that, and I'm fully aware I just skipped past one because I'm an idiot. So this is the card, stands at 6'3", has 3-star, which is a bit limiting, but hopefully won't be too bad for a centre mid. Really nice pace for a midfielder, which is great to see, and insane shot power of 96. So hopefully if we get a chance, we will be able to take off some shots with this guy. Very good passing attributes as well. 89 short passing is brilliant, as is 88 long passing, so I'm expecting good distribution. And also, to be fair, his dribbling for most part is solid. Nice agility of 87 and pretty good in-game dribbling rating of 85. And hopefully the Engine chem style will help out with that department as well. It is a shame though his reaction stat is just 74. Physically just looks very, very solid. Nice strength of 82. Not so great aggression though. That's pretty average at 62. Defensively, he's looking alright. Nothing too stand out there. But hopefully he can do an alright job. As I say, if you're going to use him as an out-and-out DM, probably would advise an Anchor chem style or Shadow. But if you're going to use him as a centre mid, I'm thinking Engine is the go-to. Finally, we get into another match, and we are just up against a very solid Premier League team. He's got Van Dijk in the backline and KDB in attack. It's just, yeah, one of them solid teams. Here we go, chance maybe to break now. Gravenberch gets the ball away. Nice over the top through ball, which maybe could have paid off if we were up against Van Dijk, but you never know with Mbappe. Sometimes he just gets through on them situations. Here's a chance. Ball's played into him. Chance to get on the score sheet, and he does exactly that. Right place, right time, and the ball is fired into the back of the net. Nice pass into Nakata there, and that has really fell nicely for Nakata, and like just in a moment, like we've just turned the game around just like that. Just like that. A goal and a assist for Ryan as well, which is yeah, not a bad output for this game. Ball's whipped in, front post, chance, there we go. Okay, so after that goal, my opponent decides to quit. So, yeah, not a bad little game for Ryan there. 2 goals and a assist. Yeah, pretty good for a centre mid. Have to say, I don't think my opponent was the best defender, so I think we took advantage of that a bit. But still, I'm not going to complain too much with a midfielder, you know, putting out that kind of, you know, output. Very, very good return on this match. Next for us is this team. He has the Player of the Month Ansu Fati and the Rule Breakers Inaki Williams, as well as a interesting back line. What is it with people not having full chem teams lately? It's becoming a regular thing. It's really, really strange. Picks up the ball nicely. Now maybe a chance to shoot from distance. Plenty of space. Gets the shot away, but took a bit of a deflection and ends up in the hands of Alisson. I think the player it deflected off was also offside. Chance. Mbappe is going to link up with Gravenberch, who's going to give the ball back to him. Good run from Mbappe. Keeper's off his line. Will we take full advantage? Oh, wow. No, we won't. That's kind of surprising. We normally score those kind of chances. Win this. This has got your name written all over it. There we go. They're the headers I expect him to win, especially with how tall he is in midfield. Yes, nice win of the ball. Dribbling doesn't feel too great. He's definitely a player that's pretty heavy to manoeuvre. Nakata is through, and there we go. We eventually get our chip goal. Here's a chance. Plenty of space, and he's going to get on the score sheet, and... yeah. Did he score with his knee there? What happened? Naki Williams trying to get past, but Gravenberch is having none of it. Wins the ball and then sets us on another attack. We are just running riot in this match. So eventually this game did indeed end, and to be honest, I just didn't want to show any more clips from it just because my opponent got a red card and it just became domination from that point. So yeah, I didn't show any clips when he was down to 10 men just because it's, you know, not a proper representation of, you know, playing against a full team, I guess. It just seemed a bit pointless to include those clips. Okay, we are up against a Messi in the next match. He's, yeah, I've got to be honest, this is quite a rare sight. I don't normally come up against Serie A sides, and Serie A sides which also feature a Messi just chilling, very rare. Oh, I was going to say nice tackle there, but almost put it straight into the path of the opposition, and currently I just cannot pass the ball like a normal person. Oh, nice interception. Can we get that through to Mbappe? Not quite, but eventually he's got the ball. Oh, referee. Okay, I see the run from Mbappe on the radar. Can we take full advantage of it? Yes, we can, because he's had a great touch around Koulibaly there, and you guys know how OP chips are in this year's game. Chance. Can we open up a shot? Vidal in pursuit. We keep possession there. I do want to try and test the long shots, but I'm just not getting the space to do that. And his dribbling isn't the best, but we are making progress. We get into the box, we cross it across the box, but unfortunately we haven't. The pass into Nakata. Gravenberch puts the ball through for Mbappe. Can he get the shot away? You bet he can, but we have not converted that chance well at all. I should have taken another touch. That's over the corner. Ball will be whipped in by Tellez. Gravenberch will win the header, but this one sadly goes wide. Still a chance in this game. Maybe there's time for one last bit of action. Gravenberch down the wing, whips it in with his left foot. Can we get on the end of it? Sadly not. Hopefully that's full time because I've got a lot of players out of position. It is. We get ourselves the 2-1 win. Okay then, so after a few more matches with this Ryan Gravenberch in the team, it's time to review his performances. All in all, I think it's a good card, but ultimately I don't think it's as good as maybe I hoped it would be after seeing the stats at the start. But still a decent item, and I'm sure some people will find a nice home for this card. Anyway, let's break things down, and let's actually begin with his shooting, which for a midfielder I thought was to a very, very good standard. Look, is he super clinical? Would I play him as a striker? No, definitely not. But for a mid, I think his shooting is very, very good, and that shot power in game felt great. So yeah, can definitely put the ball in the back of the net with this guy. And when it comes to passing, I thought that was another area where he was quite strong. I was a big fan of his distribution, to be honest. Short passing, long passing, both very, very good in game. The guy can certainly distribute from deep and link up well with some short passing, but he is very one-footed. He's got a freestyle weak foot. His left foot will let you down, so always go off that right foot if you can do so. Another negative which I have to point out is this guy's reactions and just his ability to tend to react to a situation. Yeah, he's just a bit slow, and that at times can be very, very frustrating because we know he's got good pace. We can see that on his card, but he just, yeah, he was slow to react, and that hurt him in the game, in my opinion. Now we come on to his pace, which it's another area where I was a bit disappointed, to be honest. Now, do not get me wrong, he is not slow for a mid at all, but he didn't feel quick either. You've got someone like Kante, who's got like 77 pace on his card, and he feels absolutely rapid in game. This card's got more pace than Kante, but did not feel anywhere near as quick, in my opinion, which is a bit of a shame. Defensively, I thought this card was alright. It's not an out-and-out CDM. I think it would definitely need an Anchor Chem style if you're going to want to play him in that role. But yeah, defensively he's okay. He's not terrible. He's not brilliant. He's alright. So yeah, if you're going to use him as a defensive mid, as I say, I do believe he is going to need, you know, a Chem style to help him out in those defensive areas. And then physically, showed good strength in game, which was nice. Protected the ball well and showed good strength to win the ball. But his stamina also wasn't as good as I thought it would be. He actually drained quite quickly in game, which was a bit annoying, and you'll have seen that if you watch the footage, because towards the end of matches he was pretty tired. The dribbling as a whole was okay, but with him being quite tall, he is one of them players who can feel a bit heavy with possession, and on the turn, as you can imagine, he's not the most easiest player to manoeuvre. I liked his ball control, but yeah, when trying to turn with this guy, it's not the easiest thing to do. But still, all things considered, as I say, for an 82 overall, I think it's a very nice item, and it's definitely worth picking up. You can use this guy as a centre mid or as a CDM. I think his best role is as a CDM in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Don't think he's as good in a lone DM formation. I just think he'll just get ran over by the more agile players. But if he's in a 2, I think he can bounce off another player. Him and Kante, I think, would be a good combination. You've got this guy as, you know, your big, strong midfielder that can, you know, go box to box, and then you've got Kante to cover in behind. So that would be my suggestion if you're going to use this guy, to have another DM next to him. But yeah, not a bad item for an 82, as I say, but ultimately not as good as I hoped he would be. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 82 rated Squad Foundations Ryan Gravenberch. Hopefully I've been saying his name right the whole time, but I get the feeling I've been saying it wrong. If you could leave a like rating on the video, that would be great. Comment below your thoughts on the item. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.